My name is Kelly Sharp, and I was the director during the homecoming parade. So the director, it's a little stressful, a lot of stressful. I am calling a lot of the pictures, like a lot of the cameras, and be like, tell my TD, my switcher, to be like, hey, take this camera or take this camera. And so basically it's up to me to decide what everyone is seeing. The part I love the most about the homecoming production and being a part of it, I guess just knowing that I was a part in making something so big, especially something as like monumental as like a college homecoming. A lot of people are like, oh, homecoming, like that's the thing, I guess. And knowing that I can be like, hey, I was the director for the live stream of that is like kind of crazy and really cool to brag about. I guess I'm not one to brag, but if I were, I would totally brag about that.
My name is Gabe Chadwick, and I was one of the producers for the homecoming parade. What kind of goes into producing is mainly all the stuff that other people don't think about, how to time out the pre-parade show so that we can go smoothly into the parade, making sure that the graphics package looks good, making sure that our hosts know what they need to be saying, basically just putting all that supplementary stuff in so that when we get to the day of the production, it looks perfect. So day of the parade, I am basically putting out any fires that come up, talking to any of the engineers that are working it, or talking to our general manager about stuff that he needs, making sure that basically that the production actually happens. Because most of the parade part is up to the director, and the director is the one that calls the shots. But I basically give the director the opportunity to have a good show without them having to worry about all the other burning buildings around them. The biggest thing that I like about it is that it's such a huge project. It's all encompassing, everybody's involved in some way or another. It's just a really fun time to like kind of, get to see everybody in that live format going and doing something as big as a parade and filming that parade and just kind of making that come to life is probably my favorite part.
So my name is Katie Lay, and my role at Homecoming was roaming cam. So I had the camera where it kind of is on your shoulder, you have it on a mount, and I was in the street, so it wasn't somebody like off to the side, like behind the camera or something, and the director would tell me what type of shots that they want, whether it's like up the street, and I would kind of sit there, be able to like turn around, keep that 180-degree rule, of course, but get like close-ups of the floats, which is really cool to be like right there. I definitely got a little bit nervous about backing up into somebody or something. I also was really nervous about tripping over people, or even I had Jay, who was my spotter, who helped me not knock into things or people, but I was even worried about knocking into her. Having her there definitely helped, making sure I was like, hey, if I go too far, just push on my back or whatever. So it was really nice to then being able to see in front of me, but having that comfortability behind me.
My name is Aaron Moore, and I was the technical director for the homecoming parade. Yeah, so pretty much I was able to see all of the screens, every single camera that's on display. So I was sitting right next to Kelly, who was directing the whole time. While he's got all these things going on, pretty much my whole job is to just switch between the cameras as he's telling me. This one, I almost want to say it was more pressure to show exactly who's going to be on here and give them a little highlight, because everyone did so much hard work to be in the parade. So we just wanted to make sure that everybody got their fair share. One thing I'm really proud to say is going from a very small runner position my first year doing this to the next year being in the production truck. It was such a nice jump up that I'm so proud and happy that they asked me to be a part of it.